What is going on, everyone? We have Thursday Night Football, 49ers and Seahawks, NFC West divisional rivals here who are coming off a couple losses each. Somebody's got to win here, and I think it's going to be the 49ers. I have 4 plays for you tonight. What we're going to be doing is Geno Smith first. A lot of people like his pass yards. He's been passing the ball a lot effectively, playing comeback ball. I was really thinking about this. I think the public is going to be all over this. I think this number is going to go up. I think that's a little too high. I think like 230, 240. I'd be more comfortable with that. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do the rush attempts. Geno Smith, out of his last 5, he's averaging 4. And I always like to double check my facts by going to ESPN.com. Geno Smith, here he is. We go down, we look at the rushing attempts. Week 1 versus the Broncos, he had 4, 5, and then 2. They blew out Skylar Thompson and the Tua-less Dolphins, so he didn't really need the offensive production there. But the Lions, in a competitive game, he had 5. And then in a competitive game versus the Giants, he had 4. This is going to be a very competitive game, so I expect him to have at least 3 rushing attempts. And remember, QB kneels before halftime or in victory formation, those count as well. So give me 3 rush attempts for Geno Smith. My second play here is going to be the other quarterback. We're looking at Brock Purdy. Same thing. Brock Purdy, his passing yards are right around the same. His rushing yards were pretty interesting. He can tuck it and run here and there. But what I'm really targeting here, and I think a lot of people are overlooking this, is the interceptions. I'm going to do less. I always do more, but for some reason I'm feeling less, and I'm going to tell you why. You're thinking that you look at his last 5, he threw 2 versus Arizona, 1 versus New England, Minnesota. If we look at the Seattle Seahawks defense, this is who they've played. They played Denver, and they won. Week 1 versus a rookie quarterback versus Bo Nix. 2 interceptions, right? Seahawks are forcing interceptions. You're thinking, hey, this is going to look good. Week 2 versus Miami, no picks versus Jacoby Brissett. And Brissett's not very good. We go to week 3 versus Miami, Skylar Thompson and backup quarterbacks. And we look, no interceptions. And then we continue this trend, right? You're seeing it here. We have Jared Goff and the Lions, no interceptions. And then I'll just save you the time and the click away. Daniel Jones did not throw an interception. So the only interceptions on the Seattle's defense all year were for a rookie quarterback playing his first game. Brock Purdy is not a rookie quarterback playing in his first game. He's not going to throw an interception. He has all the weapons, and they have a strong ground game too to balance it out. So he's not going to be having to pass it as much. So Brock Purdy, less than an interception. Brock Purdy needs somebody to throw to. I'm looking for a wide receiver. Let me know if you can find him, a good one. What I'm looking at is Brandon Ayuk on the receiving yards or the receptions. If you look at the receptions, 4.5 is not bad. If we look at his last 5, 4.2, which is about average. He had a rough offseason, right? Dealing with the whole contract thing. He was disgruntled the first few weeks, had some ugly drops, but he finally enjoyed his breakout game of 2024 last week when he had, 8 catches on 12 targets. He had 147 yards. So he didn't have a touchdown, but guess what? Seattle has let 4 wideouts score over its last 2 games. So expect San Francisco to air it out, and they're going to air it out to number 1 here. They're wide receiver 1 and Brandon Cook. Kittle, they'll have Kittle. He's nursing a rib injury. He'll probably play based on what I'm reading on the reports. Debo still doesn't look 100% since returning from his calf injury. And Juwan Jennings, he's good, but he's not Brandon Ayuk. And you can see the chemistry there between Brock Purdy and Brandon Ayuk. So he's definitely going to catch 5 passes. There was another play here. I made this video a little bit late. The receptions, I did get DK Metcalf at 3.5 for the taco. But 5, it's a close one here for 5. I don't know if I think he pushes at 5. Maybe 6. It all depends on the game script. But 3.5 I got there. So those are the 4 picks, everyone. That's it right there. I put $25 to win $250. I want to say thank you for watching and good luck, everyone.